Alright guys, listen, there's no Canucks game going on today, but I still had to come on here to give a formal apology to Sidney Crosby, alright? A couple weeks back, I made a video absolutely flaming the Penguins, talking about the terrible situation they were in. No one was happy in that organization. They just traded away Guentzel. They were losing games left, right, and center. And it really was looking like an unfortunate ending to Sidney Crosby's time in Pittsburgh. But fast forward to today, the Penguins come off one of the most electrifying wins of the season against the Detroit Red Wings, who are in the exact same spot as them. And now, with about 3 games left to go until the playoffs, the Pittsburgh Penguins are somehow in a playoff spot. Wild, I know, and I know you're probably wondering, how the hell did this happen? I'll tell you how it happened, alright? This is nothing short of the masterworks done by none other than Jeff Carter. I'm joking, okay? The real answer is this man right here, and this man only, alright? In his past 10 games, he has accumulated 20 points, putting this team on his back, and ultimately, he is showing everyone that he's the guy, alright? When you want to count on someone, he's the guy. And the crazy thing about all of this is that I'm pretty sure most people were counting out the Penguins from the start. They missed the playoffs last year, and this year, they brought in a new GM. And yes, although they did add Erik Karlsson, this team really didn't have much depth other than the top players. The weird thing is, it looked like things were getting worse and worse by the day. You trade Jake Guentzel, one of Crosby's best friends, and then you have Crosby openly talking negatively about the management in Pittsburgh. It looked like the race for that final wildcard spot was really heating up, and the Penguins lost like 4 straight at one point, just terrible for them. And now lo and behold, all those teams, the Red Wings, the Flyers, the Capitals, decide, you know what, maybe we don't want this playoff spot. And look who's right there to make the most of that opportunity. And now I do have to give a lot of credit to the Pittsburgh Penguins for the amount of ground that they've made on these teams. That being said though, there's still 3 games left to go for most of these teams, and a lot can change, especially considering only like 1 point separates them all. Yesterday was one of the most crucial games of the season for the Pittsburgh Penguins. They won an absolute thriller against the Detroit Red Wings, 6-5 in overtime. Honestly, if you missed that game, I'm sorry man, but it was a lot of fun to watch. It felt like a playoff game, so I don't know man, I think the moral of the story here is that you never count out Sid the Kid, because he has it all man. And I do have one question for you all in the comment section below, because I really think this is the main topic of discussion before the playoffs start. Who is going to take the final wildcard spot in the Eastern Conference, because it's closer than ever? I think that the Islanders have done just about enough to be able to clinch that 3rd spot in the Metro. But when you talk about the final 4 teams of Pittsburgh, Washington, Detroit, and Philadelphia, only one of them can go through. Personally, I'm going to have to immediately cross off the Flyers. They've just looked absolutely horrible, hanging on by a thread, and I don't think it's going to be enough to get them by. I think that the Washington Capitals are a serious dark horse. I don't think the Red Wings are going to take it. And then you have the Penguins, who just have the experience. So I'm going to go with either the Capitals or the Penguins to take it, but let me know your thoughts in the comments. It's exciting, man. It's that playoff time. You know we love it, and there's going to be a lot of content coming out in the near future from myself, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And yeah, man, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out, and take care.